What's going on today, you guys? So today I want to do a little bit of a comparison between the KRK Rokit monitors and the Neumann KH monitors. These are both wonderful studio monitors. They both have quite a range in terms of the lineup. So if you're looking at KRK Rokits or the Neumann KH series, you can pick between a couple different ones depending on your budget, depending on the size that you want. So they are both very versatile monitors overall. For those of you who don't know, KRK Systems began manufacturing studio monitors back in about 2003. The first monitors that they manufactured were the Generation 1s. We are currently in the year 2020, and you are looking at the KRK Rokit G4 8s. The G4, of course, stands for Generation 4, and the 8 stands for 8-inch low-frequency driver, which you are seeing right here. These are wonderful monitors. They've come a long way since their inception, and they were just really, really powerful, especially considering how budget friendly they are. On the other hand, Neumann is most probably well known for their microphones, their studio microphones, and I guess more specifically their condenser microphones, which are some of the best in the world. They're a German manufacturing company, but they also happen to make really, really wonderful studio monitors for a bunch of different uses. So I figured I would compare these two so that you can see which ones you like better. So as for the Neumann KH series, they're really, really great for modern music overall. In a way, I would say that they're very similar to the Yamaha HS series, just in terms of overall sound. If you're doing pop, EDM, rap, trap, rock, really, you name it, it's going to work. There's a really, really nice smooth frequency response. The only thing I would say is they do have a little bit more brass than the Yamahas. They just kind of really push out that mid-range, which can be really nice if you want to get your song sounding a bit more forward. The KH series, they're designed for small spaces, very similar to the KRKs. As you can see, the new KRKs, they have these front-firing bass ports, which is really, really wonderful. That means that you can essentially put them, basically anywhere in your studio or home studio and not have to worry about bass buildup coming out of the back, especially if you have to put them up against a window, a wall, etc. So that's just a really nice sort of thing that KRK has done, and Neumann has done the same thing as well. They're designed for small spaces. If you're concerned about having that noise buildup, or if you're concerned about your neighbors getting disturbed because you have bass frequencies building up and vibrating the walls, then Neumann or KRKs, they're both wonderful wonderful monitors. Now, I would say the one place that KRK really beats Neumann is the flexible acoustic control that's on the back. You do have this DSP-driven EQ that's back here, which is really, really nice. Gives you the ability to fine-tune the monitors to your room. Neumann's is pretty flexible as well. There's a 4-position bass control as well as dual amplifiers, similar to KRK. But there is less defined controls over the frequencies that come out. That's pretty much where KRK, I think, wins in my opinion. KRK, they were pretty notorious for having kind of like flabbier, like over exaggerated bass for quite a while, but they have gotten a lot smoother and a lot more just flat in terms of the frequency response, which is great. And I think they're wonderful monitors for anyone who's producing modern music. If I were to have to pick one between the two, I would say definitely go with the KRKs. KRKs are solid, and while I love Neumann and while I love the company, I think that if you're looking for a pair of budget-friendly monitors, they just they got beat out by KRK. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or insights into which ones you like better, please feel free to let me know in the comments. All right, take it easy.